Hey everyone, so I'm currently 29 weeks. Some of the things that I've been feeling this week are acid reflux. I've kind of solved it throughout the week, but towards the beginning of the week, I noticed whenever I was eating and I would lay down that I was like, sorry, I'm out of breath. Anyways, so I would notice every single time after I was eating, I would lay down and I was getting a lot of the acid reflux. And so I looked it up online, and they suggested that after you eat for a while to sit up and not lay down, so that way you have more time to digest your food. So I've been sitting up more, and it's helped, and I haven't noticed it as much throughout this week since I've been doing that. Another thing that I don't think I've ever mentioned in any of my other videos, but it's kind of been a symptom of mine since I've been pregnant, is nosebleeds. When I was younger, I used to get them really bad, and I almost had to be put on medication for them because I'd get them so frequently, and when I did get them, I had a hard time making them stop. And so I had to go to the doctor, and she said sometimes it's just something that kids do grow out of. And so nothing super drastic was ever done about it. But over time, I did grow out of it, and I hadn't had one probably 10 or 12 years. But since I've been pregnant, I have gotten them again. They're not as bad as when I was little. I can make them stop. They're usually pretty light, but it is something that's come back, and it randomly hits throughout the pregnancy. I think I've had 3 or 4 of them since I've been pregnant over the last 29 weeks. This week, I also started my hospital bag. Went to CVS, and I got a lot of the toiletries and things like that, and I also got a few things for my husband, like a toothbrush and stuff like that, kind of for his overnight bag. And in his, I packed some snacks and things. I'm going to be doing a separate video on what's in my hospital bag, so look for that probably in the next 3 or 4 weeks, as soon as I get everything that needs to be done in it. My baby shower's on February 2nd, so as soon as I get everything that I need from there, like nursing bras that I can put in my bag, I'll show you guys. And also, I'm going to be doing a nursery tour soon because we've completely redone the flooring in our guest bedroom now, and it's going to be painted this week, and a lot of our furniture is going to be built and stuff. So I'm going to be doing a nursery tour video. My husband and I, we also started our Bradley Method classes, and that was super exciting. It made it seem so much more real. And what was really cool about it is that there's only 3 other couples in the class besides us, so it's a pretty small group. What was really exciting about it is that my husband got to be so much more involved and educated about stuff. I feel as women, sometimes we go online when we become pregnant and start reading all this stuff, and I know some men do it too, but my husband, for example, he just doesn't look at things on his own. It's more what I tell him and things that I've learned through reading in classes and things like that. So it was really exciting that he got to learn more about it, and we just got to kind of do it together and everything. During the Bradley Method classes, she also taught us some exercises that we can be doing to help with labor, and so we've been walking every single day about 30 minutes, and we also do what's called a pelvic rock. You get on all fours, and if you're familiar with yoga, it's kind of like cat and cow, except for you don't arch your back into cat. You only do cow, and then you flatten. And so it kind of goes in and then straight, and then in and straight. And it helps the baby become anterior inside of you instead of posterior. And it also just kind of helps with body aches and things like that, as well as strengthens your back muscles and your abdominal muscles in a safe way. And we also went over some leg stretches to do every single day, as well as some relaxation techniques. So it was only our first class, and we still have 11 more sessions. So I'm going to be learning a lot, and I'll incorporate more of that into our videos as we learn a little bit more. I know I mentioned in previous videos that I've had Braxton Hicks, and I've definitely had tightening in the stomach. I want to say that it's not as painful, or it doesn't hurt as much as it did before, because I mentioned that Braxton Hicks contractions I read aren't supposed to, but for some reason I was getting more crampy. My cramps have kind of dissipated, and now I just feel the tightening, which is kind of cool. Baby has been extremely active this week. I always try and get it on tape so I can post a video of the movement, but for some reason, whenever I start filming, she always stops, or it doesn't show up well on the camera, whatever the issue is. It just doesn't happen. So I'm hoping as I progress and my stomach gets bigger and baby gets bigger and her movements get harder, that I'll be able to capture it so you guys can see it. My stomach, I think, definitely has grown. I was actually at the DMV today, and I was waiting to get my picture taken for my license, and the lady next to me, she's like, "Oh, do you know what you're having yet?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm having a girl." And when I told her, she's like, "How far along are you?" And I was like, "Oh, I'm 7 months. I'm going to be 30 weeks coming up in a couple days." And she looked at me and she was like, "Oh my gosh, if I didn't know or ask, I would have said like 3 or 4 months." And she was like, "I was your size at 3 or 4 months." And she's like, "By 7 months, I was huge." And I'm like, "Yeah, I know. I hear it all the time. Everyone tells me I'm super small for 7 months," which I guess could be a blessing, but I'm also waiting to pop a little bit because I want to be kind of big for my baby shower. But at least people can tell I'm pregnant now. It's the second person that's asked me if I'm pregnant. The first guy at the bank, and then the second girl at DMV. So that's always really exciting. I haven't been having to get up to go to the bathroom as much at night. I mentioned before that I felt like super dehydrated. Last week I did my glucose testing, and they said if they didn't call back that everything was normal. So I'm guessing I don't have gestational diabetes. My next appointment is in 2 days, so I'll find out the results for sure. But they said if I didn't hear from them, to assume that everything's okay. Noticed that I was getting super dehydrated, and so at night, I was drinking all this water and having to get up to pee like 5-6 times a night. So what I've been doing is in the morning making an effort to drink tons and tons of water, so that way at night I don't feel as deplenished or dehydrated from not having any liquids. And I've noticed a big difference. I maybe get up maybe like 1-2 times, which is a huge difference from before, and even a few times I have been sleeping through the night. This week I've also had, I don't know what the obsession is, I've had a huge obsession with Subway sandwiches. I don't know why or what it is, but Subway has been calling my name, and every single night I'm like, "Yeah, let's get Subway, let's get Subway." I really like the 6-inch turkey sandwich on wheat bread, and I get lettuce, salt and pepper, mustard, pickles, and tomatoes with avocado. And it's just like my go-to sandwich right now. For the last week, I'm just like Subway, and every time I have it, it just tastes so good. I know a lot of people say not to have deli meat, or if you do, to make sure it's heated. So in the beginning of my pregnancy, whenever I did have Subway, I made sure that they toasted it. But I've been having a lot of deli meat all throughout my pregnancy, and my doctor doesn't really see a problem with it, and the risk is so minimal. So I have been having deli meat all throughout my pregnancy. And my big announcement for this week is that I've reached over 100 subscribers. I'm so excited. That was definitely a goal of mine. Be looking for the giveaway video that's going to be coming up this week. I'm not exactly sure when I'm going to post it, but I definitely am going to try and have it up before I do my 30-week update. This week I also went online, and I noticed on thebump.com they were saying that Carter's baby clothes was having a sale. And so I went on their website, and all of their clothing, most of it, in fact, was all 70% off. And their clothes on average were like $20-$30. And so I was getting these items for like $8 like per item. So I got 6 outfits for the price of like 1 or 2 items. And they just got delivered today, so I'm going to show you guys the outfits. Okay, so here's the first item, and I got the clothes ranging in all different sizes because I know if I get them all in one that like kids outgrow them. So this one is actually a 12-month, and it's pink zebra. 9 months, and this is like one of my favorites. I'm obsessed with this one. And then this one is a newborn, and it's just so adorable. The little feet are, I think, yeah, they're like little giraffes or cats or something. But anyways, it's super cute. I love it. This is a 9-month, and it has a little hoodie for when it's cold, because she'll be a winter baby at 9 months. It's polka dot, and then you can see it's the little ballerina slippers. And I love these because it doesn't have the feet, so when you're changing the diaper you can just unzip it all the way, and it's like super easy access. And I got this outfit, which I'm considering having this be, it's a newborn outfit. I'm considering having this be baby's first outfit home. I don't know if I'm going to get something that's cuter or I'm going to change my mind, but in the meantime, I'm super obsessed with this outfit and I just think it's so adorable. So here is the top, and then with the little pants, and it has a sweater that goes with it. So it's the whole outfit, and it's a little heart. So I guess I'll go ahead and do my belly shot now. Okay, so here is from the front with the shirt on. And then here's the side. And the other side. And here is with the shirt up. Still have my belly button ring, but I do think it's starting to stretch just a little bit, so I don't know how much longer I'll have it in. There's the other side. And this side. I just want to say thank you to everyone who has subscribed and is subscribing. Like I said, it always makes doing these videos so much more fun. I love hearing all of your guys' comments each week and just talking with all of you. So thank you so much for watching my videos, and I will see you for week 30.